Plug in that lava lamp and fire up your floppy disks. You've landed on the Gen X Files. While you do your best to keep your Tamagotchi alive, these guys will work to untangle the phone cords.
I'm going to have some fun tonight. I'm going to call the 7000 party line. Hope you're there.
Here's Jason Blank, Sean Knowles, and Greg Minka.
Well, it's been a little while. Life gets busy, and us Gen Xers, I tell you, life gets a little busier than we thought it was. It was funny. We met up last week, and Sean was saying, we haven't done one of these in about a month. And me and Greg were like, no, dude, it's been like three months.
Yeah, but we still had a Gen X first where it was all three of us from the same place at the same time.
We did so, and it was kind of cool. It was very cool.
Yeah.
First of all, good evening, gentlemen. Nice having you again, and nice getting to catch up. And we're on the cusp of summer. We are right there. And Sean brought this up when we actually met there last week. He says, why don't we do a show about Gen X summers? And I said, that's perfect. So,
well, actually, before we get too far,
okay.
I think, Greg, would you like to introduce Jason under his new moniker from last night?
Oh my goodness, I would be absolutely honored. So completely unrehearsed, but last night I was filling Sean in our group chat that Summer and I were at the Business Chamber Awards, Business Excellent Awards in Drumheller, and we had the pleasure to watch a whole bunch of people get awards and nominations throughout the whole evening for people in Drumheller, businesses in Drumheller, and there was a lot of great excitement. And the host was charismatic. He was fantastic. He had a fresh haircut. He looked great. He mesmerized the whole crowd throughout the whole thing of these awards being handed out and this and that and clapping. Great food. And then there was one more award at the end of the night, Sean.
Okay.
And what I'm gonna quote it here from the Drumheller online article. And you guys still hear me okay?
Yep.
Oh no.
You're cutting in and out, but I think you're refreshing.
Still there?
Yeah, I still got you.
Oh my gosh, great. Okay, so for the Rotary Club of Drumheller finalists, there was 2 nominees for Citizen of the Year. Mike was nominated in Drumheller, but our local boy, Jason Blank, was also nominated for Citizen of the Year. And it was tight. Mm-hmm. It looked tight right to the very end. But standing up there with his fresh haircut, Jason Blank was awarded Citizen of the Year as part of the Rotary Club of Drumheller, and it was a great award. Of course, we shouted out, we hooted, we hollered, and it was congratulations, Jason. It was really, really super cool. I was almost this close to vibering Sean in so that he could watch it in real time, but I just took video, and those last 2 whoops. That was me.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because, I'm a pretty well-spoken person. Like I'm pretty really good. And when they announced it, I had nothing. Like I had absolutely nothing. I was just dumbfounded. I was humbled. I'm still humbled. Because Mike deserved it as much as I did. And that's why I had him on stage when we announced the winner, because I think we're equals. I think we both deserved to win that award. So, all I just said was I was honored and I love this town, and it's 100% true. And that's still how I feel today, after 24 hours almost. I think I won't get off this feeling for a while. I don't think.
That's awesome. You deserve it, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was very cool. I getting to know you, Jason, obviously we've known each other for many years now, but I dare say a little bit more in the last few years since we've been doing this.
Just 1 second.
It has been it's been really cool to get to know you, but that the video they had for you and what your impact is in Drumheller and has been, just whether it's through Titans football or of course Dragons, just your presence in Drumheller is pretty. It's very cool to see, and yeah, no, it was good. Super super proud to know. Hey, I know that guy.
Yeah.
I know that guy. Yeah,
That
I know
was-
that guy.
Well, it was funny because they actually asked me to write my own bio. So
Yeah.
so I wrote the bio, and then I had Rick from our radio station record it for me because it would have sounded weird because I did all the recordings for all the rest of them. I didn't think it would be a good idea for me to record it myself. But yeah, no, it was again. It was one of those pinch myself moments. It was crazy, and yeah. I just again humbled.
Yeah.
Well, Jason, you're just an awesome guy, and I'm glad Drumheller thinks so too.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen.
100%.
Appreciate it. All right, let's talk some Gen X fantastic summer holidays. So we had so many different summer breaks. As I'm recording the video, Sean, so we watch all these movements.
It's getting too much glare on the sun.
That's funny. He's always worried about his backdrop. That guy. I always keep the same.
I got a plant now. I'm getting tons of oxygen, so I can properly think.
Yeah,
maybe.
Greg and we both have the same backdrop. Sean, Sean's always different. He's in a different spot all the time, which is awesome. I love it. All right, Sean.
This time my kid's over there. She's just listening. Well, she's kind of listening to us in disdain.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
I don't know why.
All right, let's talk some Gen X summer breaks and summer adventures. Because we grew up in the generation where there were rules, but we didn't really play by them.
The rule was come back before the lamps come on.
Yeah, before the street lights come on, and as long as you don't get killed, you're fine. But yeah, like now it's completely different. But okay, Sean, share one of your adventures, because there's so many cool adventures through the summer.
Yeah, there was. I mean, we always used to do dumb stuff.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. We used to play war with pellet which is a terrible idea. Don't do that. And like capture the flag, and we would actually have like camps where you would tie people up and then make them tell you where the flag was. So don't do that either. That's a terrible idea. But one summer when I lived in Millet, the creek flooded, and it was really high. It was all the way up to this pipe we used to cross the creek with. And we would jump in the water, and the current was really fast. And we just put on some life jackets and just ride the current all the way down to the train bridge, and put your legs up as high as possible so you don't hit all the beaver dams, because that hurts. and make sure that you don't get caught on anything else. It was probably fairly dumb. Or we would jump off the train bridge and keep going down further. That was a fun summer, but it's something I don't recommend.
How many disclaimers do I have to put on this video before we put this published?
Well, all of them. They're all disclaimers. Don't do anything dangerous. Whatever Sean says he did, don't do it. It's probably not a good idea. Because everything is, I'm glad no one broke their arm. I'm glad no one broke their leg. I'm glad nobody had to go to the hospital. Although my brother did get shot in the head with a pellet once. And we did have to go to the hospital, and pellets break apart when they hit the forehead, and they're pulling him out. And my mother was just grimacing at him because we were playing war and he got shot in the face. Or the head, sorry.
The head.
But that was pretty constant because we were right beside the Lions Park in Millet. So we used to go down there all the time. And, even when you're younger, when you're going through like farmers' fields, stepping on cow patties. Now, this sounds really dumb. When you step on them to get them to flow over the sides when they're slightly dried. Don't do that either. It's kind of gross.
All of our anybody that listens or watches us from down in like Chicago or stuff, because we have our international fans, they're gonna just shake their head. They're like, "What do these country bumpkins do up in Alberta, Canada? Is they're stepping on cow patties? Like, come on!" I love it.
Am I the only one that did that? Because you step on the center, falls down through the middle, and the poop goes off through the other side after it's slightly dried. It's a lava flow of poop on a cow patty.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, no, that was not me.
Okay.
That's awesome. I
No,
love it.
no judgment.
No,
I'm not
not at
judging.
all.
No judgment.
I can visualize it though, because I grew up, of course, rural Saskatchewan, and yeah, I totally get it. We never did it, but I can actually see it, right? And the best thing is you're such a good descriptor. Like, you've described it so much, you've painted the picture, Sean, and
I did. You can almost smell it.
I can.
Yeah. That's just some of the stuff. Some of the stuff that, every summer it was, when you guys were looking for where everyone was in the summer, how did you do that?
Well, see, I still remember my buddy's phone number from back the day.
No.
So I used to call him, because you'd have your one contact. You have your one contact friend that would be able to get a hold of everybody else pretty quick. I wasn't that guy, but I could call my buddy Russ, and I'd be like, pick up the phone, call him up, and, okay, Russ, where's everybody at? And he's like, oh, well, this guy's over here, this guy's over here, this guy's over here, so let's just go and we'll meet him over there. I'm like, perfect. So it was always pick up the phone and talk to Russ. And I bet you I could probably still do that to this day. Just pick up the phone, call Russ, because he's still back in Swift Current, and say, hey, buddy, where's everybody at? Oh, just give me a minute. And he'll be able to find us all. So yeah, Russ was my connector.
Yeah, we used to just hop on our bikes and ride around until we saw a pile of bikes at somebody's house. We knew that's where everybody was.
Greg?
You know what? Very, very similar. Riding bikes was just you'd leave and your parents wouldn't know where you were going, and you didn't know where you would go. But no, 100%. And until all hours of until the night came, it was pretty dark. But I have vivid memories of just listening to on my Walkman, and just me and my best friend Troy, we would just we'd go ride bikes, and we'd listen. And that's where, I don't mean to swerve back to music, but I definitely remember those cassettes when you'd be listening to, like, one that jumps to my mind is Def Leppard's Hysteria from '87, where I was not old enough to drive, but I remember my yellow Walkman, and just we would that's what we would do. And who knew where we'd go? But it was always fun. But now being, well, not newly, but now being a parent, I do not know how my mom and dad, how our parents, how they, without any cell phones or anything like that, just knowing where, well, just be home when it gets dark. And some really, really good memories.
We're basically like cats. They just throw you out the back door and hope you come home.
Yeah, exactly. Well, for me, it was, I grew up in a pretty small town. So, like, my town I grew up in there was about 100 of us. So if my parents needed to find me, they could pretty well just yell out the back deck my name. I'd probably figure it out. Oh, I should be home by now. Or, or else they just call my friend Russ, and Russ would know exactly where I was.
I used to pretend that I couldn't read clocks because none of them were digital. So I get home, I'd say they only had like a clock with hands, and I had no idea what time it was. I need to have like the flippy clock, or the
flippy clock.
Eventually, Mom, I don't know if she ever bought it, because she's like, I know you know how to read clocks. Just get home.
Do you still use that now? Do you tell your wife, sorry, honey, don't know how to read clocks? Did you check your cell phone? No, I didn't check my cell phone. All I had was the clock on the wall. I couldn't figure it out.
Some things only worked so long. I don't know if they ever even worked at all. Did you guys ever have like big fires or anything like that with your friends during the summertime?
Yeah, we used to do. There's a couple places. Well, so this is my later teenage years, when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, when I was here in Drum. And there's a number of spots in Drumheller. Like, there was Jensen Hill, there was Manville, there was the Flats. That was where the pit parties were. And, somebody would go pick up the pallets over at Highway 9 or whatever, and fill them up with the truck and bring them down. And there was this one place, I think people just left their, like, I think someone left their washing machine there, so it ended up being that's got into the fire somehow. Like, I don't know how we didn't burn things down. Like, because I remember, here's the story. So, my best friend from high school here in Drum, his name's Corey Andrew, and we used to go out to his place. And if you know Drumheller Valley, it's where the Kirkpatrick elevator is. So the grain elevator just east of town. And we go out to his farm, and we would try to build the biggest, tallest fire we could. And his parents were like, okay, just don't burn down the house. I don't know how we didn't burn down the house, because this fire was like, he had a 2-story house, and you could see it at the top of the 2nd story. Like, this thing was huge, and we just did it just because we could. Like, that was the only reason. It's not like we needed to roast anything. We just wanted to see how big of a fire we could build without, burning down the whole valley.
It's just all about fire.
Yeah.
I'm trying to start a fire.
Yeah.
It's as big as possible. It's like, bring it on.
Yeah.
Fire.
Exactly. And then it gets so big that you can't stand near it. Like, you got to be like 20 feet from it because it's so hot.
I did that a few years ago. I melted my shoes. We had a fire once in my friend's backyard, and there was a girl that lived beside us. I think he was dating her at the time. Her name was Rachel. And she came to us the next day and said, "Do you guys know what happened at 2 a.m.?" I said, "What are you talking about?" "Well, my whole house lit up. It was like daylight." And what we had done the night before, it was like 2 a.m. And I had a 4-liter pail of gasoline, and I just threw it on the fire. And it was the largest flame ball that went up. And again, I don't know how I still have my eyebrows.
Exactly. Right?
But I mean, we're kind of dumb that way. We were one night, we were also cutting up railroad ties at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
But I had to stop because I could feel something burning in the back of my head, because I lived right behind where we were at. And I turned the chainsaw off, and I looked behind me, and my mother was staring at me, just staring at me through the window, because, of course, I'm using a chainsaw at 1 a.m. I just turned it off and set it down because I knew I was going to die. That's just how it went, though.
All right, Greg, you're pretty silent down there. What's your fire story? You've got to have?
Oh, I don't have a fire story.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Yeah, no fire story. No. But I will say, when you're talking about these pit parties, or I think that's what you called it, Jason.
Yep.
As we got a little bit older, there was usually a couple people's places where we would all get together, hang out. And one of them was Troy's parents had a basement. It was very cool, pool table, all kinds of, like, it was the place to go when all of us got together. So we'd always go to Troy's house, watch movies, play music, what have you, play pool, what have you, in the basement. And one time, I don't know if I should share the story, so maybe I'll just.
Well,
I won't. Yeah, I'll share it.
Yeah, because Mom's watching, right? Don't forget,
Yeah,
Mom's watching.
Mom is watching. No, Mom actually knows about it.
Okay, well, that's good.
We actually, it was a huge house party downstairs. Troy's parents were up top, so they all good. No surprises there, but we had there was a company called Scheme a Dream that was out of Edmonton, where actors would come in, and you could well, I guess what we used them for is we had them come in and as undercover police to arrest our really good friend Terry and a few other friends. So this place was packed. These guys showed up, and but they had badges, they had cuffs, and they showed up, and so no, they knew exactly who's this, who's that, and had them they had them there. And of course these kids, we were 18 at least, but or maybe even 17. But anyways, so Terry was like, "Oh my gosh, what am I in trouble for? What am I in trouble for?" And yeah, so it was really good. And the big reveal, well, I don't know how big it was, but the reveal at the time was, you have the right to remain silent. And of course, there's some kids that are really like, "Oh no, I'm in big trouble," you know. And you have the right to remain silent, and you have the right to be schemed by scheme a dream. And then everyone's like, "What is this?" And so it was very cool. But
the only time that actually happened was that was when the real police used to show up, and it wasn't undercover, and it wasn't no scheme of things.
Yeah, that's right. There's no fire. I gotta say, Sean, there was no poop, no cow poop. So there you got and our police showing up was actually part of a gag that a few of us put together. So yeah, that's, I guess, Leduc, Alberta in 1989 maybe pales in comparison. But
every time I was at a party, like all of a sudden it was like 10 people, but then it was 20, then 30, then 40, and then the real police showed up.
Yeah,
because it was too late, it was too loud, and you gotta go.
Yeah. And it was funny
Straight
because
out the back door.
I can still remember, like, here in Drum we had one cop. His name was Constable John Noyes, and I got after I got, you know, wasn't as young, got to know him quite well. He was a good guy, and actually he ended up transferring to Calgary and stuff, and I met up with him there at the Calgary Police Service. But you knew when Constable Noyes came, you get out, and you get out quick, because or else you're gonna get. Yeah, you're going to get it. And he seemed to be the guy that always would show up at those parties, too. You know, it's kind of cool because coming up at the end of this month, we're having a 90s reunion here in Drum. So a bunch of our 90s classes are reuniting. And so all these stories are going to come up, and I guarantee you we're going to talk about Constable Noyes. Because, there's no doubt about it. Everybody knows, and he was he was built like a house. Like, the guy, you just scare you. And all you'd have to do is look at you. And I was like, and I've always been about this size. Like, I've been about this size since high school. He scared me. Yeah, totally. Yeah, because I was like, I'm going to get it. Because if he gets me, I'm toast. So, so I kind of wish I was your way, Greg, because that would have been a lot more fun.
I've never had fake cops. They were always real.
Yeah.
I remember. You guys remember the LA Gears with the light up shoes?
Yeah, I had one with my starter jacket. Yes.
Yeah, I had a friend named Jason, and one night we were doing something, and the police pulled over to talk to us, and he just took off running. But all you could see was blink, 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 running through the darkness. So they could find him pretty easy.
It's not like you can hide with those, right? Let's just follow the lights that are going down the street. We'll go catch them.
It's fine. They didn't even have to run. They just walked, you know.
Exactly.
Oh, there he is. I think that went behind a bush.
And it's funny because they're not ever looking for you when it's daylight, right? It's always like pitch black. Yeah. And you're wearing those shoes. So, of course, it's like it's like the homing device. It just...
Well, I mean, even if it was the 80s or 90s, you're wearing something fluorescent. So
Exactly. I feel like it wasn't just the shoes that would have lit up if a light was on you. Yeah, 100%.
It was probably your bright starter jacket or something.
100%.
Flashlights up and it reflects everything. It's like, oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Police.
What were those pants called? Like, I don't mean parachute pants, but like I feel like
what
like
you're
the
talking.
tie-dye kind. Pardon me?
The tie-dye. Well, the acid wash you're talking.
No, like
are you talking like the ones that like Macho Man used to wear? Those kind of.
Yeah.
I think we just called them tie-dye pants, but they're almost like a sweatpant, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things were pretty bright.
Yeah, they were very much so. And we all had a pair, didn't we?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Actually, that's why I love doing this, because we just go down a different road. Pace setting pants. I used to wear pace setters. Do you remember pace setters?
Pace setters.
Yeah, so they were like a curling pant, like almost like they were.
I got you. They were the first version of the track pants.
Yeah,
kind of.
essentially,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. They were like, I used to actually have a pair of those with the like white stripes down the side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or is
they
it
actually
yellow stripe?
squished when you ran because even if you don't have a thigh gap,
Yeah,
right? So I mean, you run and all you hear is swish, 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 swish,
Again,
swish, swish. Yeah.
hard to get away with those pants. You can't get away.
That's right. And then on the bottom, they also either had Velcro or snaps.
Yeah,
That's how it would flare out. Yeah.
some of them even had the elastic hoop that you could put underneath your foot. So,
Oh, really?
oh yeah,
I didn't have that.
yeah. Yeah, like honestly, we went through a really interesting time of clothing back in our era. Like we went through the fluorescent stage, the camouflage kind of
The
fluorescent
Michael
camo.
Jackson pants.
Yes, like
then-
chip and pepper, all the chip and pepper stuff. Like
Oh, I forgot about chip and pepper. I had a bunch of chip and pepper.
me too. Or it's funny. So we were at a liquidation store here in town, and my daughter was with me, and we went and checked out these sweaters. She found a Mondetta sweater.
Oh yeah.
And it was brand
Nice.
new. And I was like,
Yeah.
and she's like, I gotta have this, Dad. I really want a Mondetta sweater. I'm like,
Yeah.
you were so hip and cool in our time when you had a Mondetta sweater. Like,
Yeah.
and if you were the one, like, I wasn't the lucky one that had the Canadian Mondetta sweater.
No,
I had
yeah,
some
yeah.
obscure country, like, I think mine was like Ethiopia or France or something. but
Yeah.
but you always wanted to have that Canada, the Maple Leaf one. But no, I could not have that one.
No, I was one of that purple Abercrombie and Fitch
Yeah,
sweater.
that's you know what. That's exactly Abercrombie and Fitch was when I feel like when I first started to like pay attention to like, hey, I gotta dress a little bit better.
Yeah.
Abercrombie and Fitch, and I dare say Club Monaco
Yes.
was kind of too when I was like, hey, I think I better start because what I was wearing before, oh my goodness.
Well,
Well, and that's when Buffalo jeans started to become popular, right? And a lot of them had like the longer leather patches on the legs for the Buffalo jeans.
Yeah.
Don't lie,
Yeah,
you all had a pair.
I usually pride myself, guy, because we don't usually come up with the topic till about 19 seconds before Jason turns on the camera. But I'll tell you, if I'd known that this might have been the topic, I could whip out some pretty good pictures pretty quick. But unfortunately, not this time. No props.
it's okay.
No,
It's all
Greg.
right. That's
No,
fine.
no mulleted Greg Manka from 1988-89 Club Monaco, or at least the pictures to share is what I mean to say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I was right there.
Well, and I was, of course, grew up in the neon, so I can, there's pictures of me from down in Disneyland in purples and blues and pinks and neon green, and like I think half of my clothing in 1990 was neon, so like I could not be hidden anywhere. And again, I was not a slim guy, so being a bigger guy and that neon, you stand out. It's not like you're hiding.
When I was younger, I just wore whatever my mother came home with. It was just random things.
Yeah.
Like one time she came home with, I don't know if you guys remember the slightly longer pants, clam diggers, like we call them.
Yeah.
Just below your knee, those kind of things. Those are nice. Then one time she came home with the Michael Jackson zipper pants. And like the leather ones. I'm like, why? Why would you bring that home? I can't wear that. Like everyone will make fun of me. I cannot wear that.
Yeah.
But you wore it, didn't you?
I did wear it. Yeah.
Exactly, right? So there you go. Mom knew.
I was terrified of her. Are you kidding me? I could say, I will not wear this thing you bought me. All she had to do was like just tilt her head. I'm like, okay, I'll put them on. We're good.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mom.
But I do remember. So back then when it was because we had Woolco, right, and before that we had Woolworth, and then when Walmart came in, they started bringing in the. Do you guys remember all the different Levi's? You have red tab, orange tab,
Yeah.
jeans, but everyone wanted to wear red tab jeans because they were
All the
better like
time.
501s.
Yeah, I would never, ever, I could never strew. I didn't even go to Silvers. I would never, to this day, I still wear Levi red tab.
Because they're comfortable. But my mom would always bring home orange tabs. And people are looking like, those are orange tabs. Like, yeah, whatever.
It's true. The worst was because the GWGs, because of course they were easy to get up here because they were made in Edmonton, right? So
I had them.
I know we all had GW because that was our genes, right? Because you had to have a pair of GWGs.
I don't know what was wrong with those things, but they would always give me a rash.
I feel like this is a pretty big moment for Sean. He's sharing a lot on this episode. Right? This is like, I think you're really starting to open up, Sean. It's nice.
The wearing GW jeans is terrible. Like, it hurt. I didn't like it at all. But they were cheap.
Wait till your next mug, Sean. Wait till your next mug. Can you imagine what's going to be on that?
Yeah. Club Monaco sweaters with some clam digger pants with the side of Levi orange tab.
Well, that was traumatizing because everyone knew when you were wearing orange tabs.
Exactly. Well,
everybody.
So you guys were lucky enough. You lived near Edmonton, so you had the city. So I lived in Waldeck, which we had Swift Current. So there was like 2 stores you could go buy clothes. So guaranteed you were wearing the same thing as your best friend or one of your friends.
Yeah.
Because we all shopped at Bootlegger. There was Bootlegger, that's it. And it's it's unfortunately it's because they're actually closing Bootleggers now because of
they're all gonna be gone, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all but
or the whole company. I can't remember.
Whole company's toast, unfortunately. But like Bootlegger, and we were so excited when Bootlegger opened in the Swift Current Mall. Because it was like, finally, we have the second store. We don't all have to go to Woolworths or Woolco. Finally, we can go to the Bootlegger. And everybody went to Bootlegger, and everybody wore Bootlegger. So you could tell, like, if you look at the school pictures, like, you could just see, oh, Bootlegger.
My favorite day with jeans was when my mother discovered Blue Notes because they're good pants and they were cheap and they looked like Levi 501s.
The good old Thrifties. You can't go wrong. I miss that store. Thrifties was awesome.
Blue Notes are still around. Actually, they have Blue Note stores up in Edmonton.
Yes, they still have Blue Note stores. But it was part of Thrifties at that time, and we were excited when Thrifties finally opened because that way we could get off of Bootlegger. So there was some diversity in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. You didn't look like everybody.
That's not diversity, Jason.
Well, hey, in Saskatchewan, in Swift Current, that was our diversity. I tell you. Well, gentlemen, we're actually, it's funny because our whole thought of we were going to talk about summers and Gen X summers, and we kind of went way off course like we normally do, and we're
talking about terrible summer fashion. I mean, in the summer, Well, I mean, we had to go away from the police once Greg brought up the police, just in case. Disclaimer here.
Yeah,
do not dress up like a police officer. That's illegal.
Yeah. You are our disclaimer police there, Sean. You set out all our disclaimers so we don't have to talk about them. You've got to take care of them.
My youth was a disclaimer. I have to pick and choose a couple things to make sure.
So we have just talked about 25 minutes about absolute nothing, which is awesome. That's why we do so well at this. This is fun.
Well, I mean, it's like Seinfeld, just not as funny. I mean,
I don't know. We're laughing. We'll have to talk to Greg's mom and just see how good this one is.
I would like that.
Yeah.
I would like to have her on one day.
Well, actually, Jason, do you want to quickly share a couple weeks ago?
Yeah. So of course, Greg's. It was your daughter graduating, correct?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So Greg's daughter was graduating, so I got to meet Greg's mom, and she came up to me, and the funny thing is like, so I'm pretty well known in Drumheller, as you guys know.
Absolutely.
So she comes up to me, and I didn't know who she was, and she's like, "I'm one of your biggest fans." I'm like, "Okay, so what did I do? What is she a fan of? Is she a fan of me on the radio?" And then she clarified, "I see your podcast." Oh, you must be Greg's mom. And it was pretty cool. So I got to meet Greg's mom. So thank you. Yeah. For being one of our biggest fans.
Right. That'll be one like.
Yeah. Hey, whatever. Yeah. And some people down in northeastern United States. that's our other fans too. So
Yeah.
but
Well, you might be converting some of those northeastern state people or southern states people to Saskatchewan Rough Rider fans.
well, hey, we might as well. Why not? Exactly. I should see if they should be our sponsor.
The Rough Riders?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've got enough Rider stuff. It's funny because we're going to go off on a little bit of a tangent, but so me and my dad, diehard Rider fans. So I was met up with my dad here the other day, and he's wearing his Rider shirt. And I'm like, Dad, it's not game day. He's like, no, but this was clean. I said, yeah, well, I guess so, right? Like if you go through our I was talking about how everybody dresses bootlegger. If you go through my dad and my clothing, probably 30 to 50% of it is Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because we're all golf shirts and stuff. And so when it's game day, like we don't paint up and stuff, but we can just dress up because we can do it. Like, and we wear different, and they're different golf shirts too. Like there was one he was wearing the other day, and I'm like, "Where'd you get that one?" I don't know, but it's nice. I said, "Yeah, it is. I want it." So yeah, maybe we should talk to the Riders and see if we get the Rider store as their sponsor. Who knows?
Well, and I'll reach out to the Chicago Bears, but they'll probably delete it.
Yeah.
Or maybe, who knows, GW Jeans might be looking to make a
Exactly.
comeback. If you click on the link below, it'll take you directly to GWG making a comeback. Thank you.
GW Jeans, we promise it will no longer give you a rash.
Yeah, no chafing. Oh boys,
I mean, we can always see. I think LA Gear's still around. We can reach out to them too.
We just name dropped everybody today. It was awesome. But well, gentlemen, we're down to like 2 minutes, so I think that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Thank you. We needed to do this just because. Yeah, we needed to do this. It was. I feel better after we do this. I just do.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, we shared a lot tonight. I learned a lot more about Sean, so there's a lot of sharing, and it's always cool catching up. 100%.
Definitely don't sneak into a farmer's field and step on cow patties. You probably might regret it.
And on that note, gentlemen, we'll talk again next time.
All right, talk soon. Good night.
All right, time to power down our old school computers and flip our CDs back into their cases. Thanks for listening to the Gen X Files. Hosted by Jason Blank, Sean Knowles, and Greg Minka. Production assistance from Scott Mitchell. Produced by Blankman Productions. Remember, be kind, rewind. Quick, rewind it! And keep rocking those aviators and Doc Martens.